Welcome to the Spirit and Soul Healing Podcast, where we speak about all things related to spirituality, soul level healing, intuitive guidance, frequencies, and much more. I'm Amy Sikarskie, licensed vocational nurse, past life hypnotherapist, master intuitive energy healer, and a clairvoyant physical channel. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Spirit School Online, where we offer courses in energy therapy, free guided meditations, courses and information around learning to connect in with your spirit guides, and much more. You can find me at amysikarskie.com and offerings at spiritschoolonline.com. Hi everyone, welcome. So today I'm popping on with Nicole and we're going to do some rapid readings or mini readings for the group. And I'm also I'm trying to record this for the Spirit and Soul Healing podcast because we have so many community members on the podcast that aren't on Instagram, and they've been messaging me that they love to tune in to the messages. They also get messages for themselves. So awesome. Okay. Nicole just texted, so she'll be on in just a minute. So welcome everybody. Today we're going to do some rapid fire readings, little mini readings for the group. Our goal is to do them pretty quickly. And this way we can get as many people a reading as possible. Also, if you have questions for the collective, that would be fantastic. If you've really been feeling like, oh, I have a message sitting on my heart and mind that would benefit the collective, that would be fabulous for you to ask that. And you can put your questions in the comment part, because then that way Nicole can see the questions. So welcome everyone. Welcome Sarah, Aurora, Sub Cougar, and Danielle. Hi. Hi Tribe Music. Hi Root. Hi Serene. So cool. Hi Callie. Awesome to see everybody here. Hi Danielle. And this is exciting. So I'm actually going to be in Clearwater, Florida next month. Well, we're almost there. February 17th with Nicole, and we are going to be having a Night with Spirit event. So it's where we have people come in person and we'll do some readings for the group. We'd love for you all to join if you're in the area. And today we're like, oh, let's celebrate. Let's get the energy going. It's really fun to have community come together. Okay. Hi, Terry. Hi, Stacy. I'm waiting for Nicole, but maybe I missed, maybe I missed her. Let me just see real quick. Nope. Okay. She'll be on in just a moment. And let me actually text her that I'm on. She probably doesn't know. I was texting her, I'm going to go on. Maybe I didn't say, hey, I'm on right now. Okay. So yeah, that message is going through and we'll let the questions come in. All right. Hi, Bodhi. Hi, Terry. Okay. So I do see one question in the question mark box. I'll go into there until Nicole gets on, and then we'll flow from the comment box. So let me check it out. And by the way, I just want to introduce myself if we haven't met. I'm Amy Sikarskie. I have been offering readings and energy sessions for, gosh, I don't know, forever now. So over a decade with the public, and I trained in 2001 with Reiki, and then everything opened from there. So I am so happy to be here and channel in some messages for you. Okay, in the comment box, I am Giovanna. Okay, why did my hearing get turned off from a higher perspective? Because my life is much harder now and having to deal with multidimensional beings. Yeah, okay, so let me tune in for you here. I am hearing like what they're saying is there was a glitch, like literally like a glitch in the matrix. So there's a glitch in the dimensions or the timeline. And so if you're present in your body, it's going to help you get back into this reality. You feel like what I'm seeing is like you're getting messages or misdirection from energy, but it's not lined up with this timeline. So present in the body, ground in the body. I know we had a question that came through on the last one, and it was about too many portals to dimensions or awareness open. So you kind of want to close down and not put your energy and intention into connecting in with spiritual beings right now. Focus on self and your connection to your own soul. And then that's going to pop you back into this frequency. there's just a lot of glitching, like it kind of looks like crossed wires right now for you. So good question, and I hope that it helps. Serene, hi. There's a lot of talk and fear about the solar flare, and that's said to take over our internet for months. I don't feel a truth to that. So you're saying this is something that would definitely affect the collective. Yeah, I haven't heard that from my team. I haven't heard that at all. I just don't feel a truth. It reminds me of the Y2K thing, right? It's like if they already know there's an issue, it's going to be resolved ahead of time. Or it could be what you're sharing. It is apparently eliciting a lot of fear within people. And so that's not like the timeline we're really on. If there is something to come up, we're usually given steps and empowered with things that we can do to support ourselves within that. And I just feel like this, I don't feel a lot of truth to it. So if something like that were to happen, it feels like it's already been resolved. So that hopefully resonates. Yeah, thanks for asking. That's news to me. And then Maz Beauty, hi. Let's see. Oh, you must have, you're saying thank you. You must have asked a question. Oh, hi. So awesome. Yeah, first time here. Well, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. We're doing some mini readings or rapid readings today and encourage you to share your question below. I'm also hoping it records really well, and I'll put it on the Spirit and Soul Healing podcast. I have lots of podcast episodes, and I just started putting some lives on there and got really good feedback from everyone. So that's another place to find messages and inspiration and educational topics. There's a lot of that on the podcast. Okay, so Root. Hi, Root. Any messages for me? Love life wise? Oh yeah, I see where you did go through like a deep healing, which I'm privy to that. We've talked about it. And so there I see the year of 3 years. So I'm not sure where you are in that healing state, but it feels like 3 years is what is or was needed for a lovely level of healing before you'll feel like, okay, you can breathe and expand and open your heart up to another relationship. And then that other relationship feels like it will really feel strong and committed. And within 18 months of that relationship, you're going to know, like, yeah, we're in this. This is amazing. And you feel really comfortable and confident within it. So hopefully that really helps. And then, oh, I think Nicole's here. Let me see. Hi. Okay, let me let me let her in. All right, one moment. Okay, try to be quiet when she joins because it cuts me out anyways when it's connecting, but I don't know, maybe. Oh, there we go. Hi. It was like not working, but here it is. So I just started doing some readings and they're putting them in the comment section. And I mentioned to everybody we're going to be together. You're already in Florida, but we're going to be together in Clearwater. Yeah. So I'm way excited to fly down. We're over. Yeah, it's still down. I moved. Yeah, down. Yeah, yeah. So there's another question. I'm going to take Nicole while you get settled, and then you can find one and then flow in right after me if that feels good. Okay, so I'm just going back up to the top for Marnie Jane. I'm really feeling those timeline shifts. I feel like I am not in my body, but my body is still going through the motions. Yes, I can relate. Okay. Things that need to be done, like eating, working, moving, etc. Yes. And I actually had a client today. This was the strong theme. So this is going on. I just released a reel after the live. You can pop on over to it. I have more to share and we'll see what comes through now. But there's a huge shift. Nicole and I have talked about this. There's a huge timeline shift right now. And so we feel like we're in this like in between state. And literally, my team has showed us as if we were holding a bridge of light, like we are anchoring, we are holding that light, and that's the frequency that's going to help us merge into the new reality. We go through these cycles, and there's been a few of them already. I mean, we just started 2024, but there were quite a few little ones in 2023, and it's just building upon it. So from a spiritual space or a perspective that I'm hearing is we can think of it like the universe or spirit saying, okay, where is humanity? Like, where are we as a collective? And so the energy that we hold while the unfolding comes through is very important. And one of the messages that comes through to support this particular topic is to ground every day in your body. Function from heart space, and then pull your light, pull the energy down into your root chakra, get seated with that energy into your physical body, And that's going to help that flow and that fluctuation of the new energies coming in and our body getting comfortable with it. We talk about physical body. This is also our energy body and our subconscious body. So getting all of us on board, all parts of our being on board, while at the same time knowing like, oh my gosh, this feels weird. This does not feel typically how I feel, how I show up in life. So it's all about connecting with the body. Know that when you are in those spaces, you're naturally connecting in with high level information, um, energy and information from your guides for yourself and also for the collective. So thanks for sharing that you're going through that, because I've gone through that quite a few like cycles, little cycles and times over the past 14 months. And it feels like we're in it for another one. So thanks for sharing that, bring that topic through. And I'll turn it over to you, Nicole. Here you go, girl. Oh, and I can't hear you. I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, I did. Thank you, because I was moving chairs. My God. Okay, so I'm getting one from Danielle. Oh, okay. You didn't do this one. Okay. Hi, Amy. Much gratitude for these readings. Any messages for me regarding my current health related to my thyroid, hormone imbalances, and blood sugar, ways I can address energetically? Do you want to answer that, or do you want me to answer it?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we love questions about health, and health is always about realigning the outside field so that the internal field is in alignment with all the chakra system, and that you are actually functioning at a higher level instead of just functioning on one or two planes of consciousness, and that your internal system really ramps up. So basically, when people are suffering from thyroid, it's usually sea vegetables is what can correct it. Iodine, if you can take iodine, and I know there's one called Lugol's or Lugiols or something, iodine, which is really supreme. Or if you eat actual sea vegetables with iodine in it, sea algae, sea moss, seaweed, you can correct your thyroid naturally. And so my guides want to say, try that first, like readjusting your timeline with energy coming nutrients from nutrient dense food, like actual food, living food, and then go and reassess with your doctors and everything. Not all. So when you get thyroid medicine, typically it is from like a cow or a pig, if you do any research on it. And so like they're literally taking that from an animal as well. So that is the cure from modern day medicine. So you can actually find a cure in nature if you'd like to. And my team is saying to please go and try that first. And it's really the blood sugar levels out as well when you're given the body proper nutrients. And a lot of our food in our supermarkets are not nutrient dense unless you go to like organic or fresh farm, or it's just we're mass producing everything, so we're losing nutrients in the soil, and there's like a whole topic we could go on there. So but specifically for you, I'm just keep hearing nutrients, food, dense nutrients inside the food, but also I'm seeing like freeze dried greens. I know that they have this product, like if you get cold pressed greens through a health food store or somebody that you are connected with, that you believe in their product. And that also, can you hear me, or is it cutting out? Because I have my earbuds
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wanted to do that because of the podcast. If you put it up there, I'm hoping that the earbuds will help,
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But really, they just keep telling me, my darling, the answer is in the food. Like, that's all my guides keep saying. It's like food. Like, really, that's where the emotional imbalance will regulate, and also the blood sugar, and also the, everything else. So, all right, we'll see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And before you popped on, Root had a question about her love life, and she's just confirming. So for listeners on the replay, she's confirming that it's been about 3 years since her partner passed. So that was part of her reading and her message. And now I see Dory's question here. So Dory, you're saying, I'm moving all by myself after 50 years in one place. I feel anxious about this. Any advice from my guides? Yeah, let me tune in for you. So they really want you to stay grounded in the body. And I just went through a move. Nicole went through a move last year. It's like, oh, so much. So we get it. So if you're grounded in your body and they're saying commit to a schedule or a structure, so it feels like you have some kind of control and semblance over this whole process. And they're showing me packing specific boxes that will have your absolute necessities in it and making sure you label everything. I don't know if you're a really organized person, but this looks really organized. They're even showing a notebook and kind of saying what's in this box and what's in that box. So, do you color coordinate your clothes? Because this is reminding me of somebody that's very organized, and this is going to help you in whatever way. But your techniques of organization will assist you for a soft landing, and that it can be where you don't lose a lot of time feeling overwhelmed or frantically looking for things. So ahead of that, I am seeing looking at resources in your new location. So if it's city or state, new location, look for the resources to support you before you get there. And they're even showing me like whatever you would need, if it's a new hairdresser or a laundry place, like, or dry cleaning, or if you have pets or schools, like stuff like that, like whatever you need, look at it in advance and get yourself a notebook where you can put your top resources in. So again, you're not looking everywhere, notebook or on your phone. But they're just saying preparation is really going to help you when you can prepare in the physical world. That's going to support you when you're processing all of the emotions and the integration and the new grounding into the new space. There's also a technique you can do before you leave, where you go into ceremony and you call all your energy back from the location that you're leaving. And you leave, like I always do this, I leave a blessing to the place where I was, but I pull my energy with me, so I'm not leaving it behind. And then when you come to your new place, take the time to then reestablish it as your space and bless it and put your energy in the new place. So hope that helps. And okay, all right, Nicole, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to read Serene Sharon, or Shirn. I'm about to be a single mother, and I'm nervous about if I'll be okay providing for myself with the spiritual work I'm doing. Any guidance, and guidance for future love. So obviously you've come to the right place for the answer. No. So when we step out of like a situation that is no longer providing fruit energetically or spiritually for where you are currently in that location of time, which is what it sounds like is happening for you, and you step in fully into your spiritual work, with both feet firmly planted on the ground, you are supported. With that being said, there is actual work that needs to be done too, like laying the groundwork, like showing up every day for clients, creating a schedule, creating a pay format, how you receive money, all of these things. So my team, specifically Archangel Metatron, is stepping forward to say that he has you. They all have you. They've never left your side. They know that you're here with them, and that to really give them an outline of the spaces into what you're wishing to fill. So if it's like 10 sessions a week, 100 private sessions a month, like whatever you're, like, write it down. I always tell people, write it down. He always is telling me to write it down. Like, what is it that you need to sell? What is it? How many products do you want people to purchase? The angels don't know if you need $1,000 or $1,000,000. They don't know. So like, you have to make it very clear for them exactly what it is you need per month or per week to allow yourself to be comforted and also supported by them. I am also hearing, when it comes to dealing with children, and specifically mothers of children who are going to be supporting the whole family, they are, the children come with their own abundance wheel, meaning the children did not come here in any form of lack. So as a parent that is solely taking care of the financial responsibility, your abundance can actually quadruple or triple or double because you have these other little beings to take care of, and the universe knows that. So it's making a payment plan, or a payment, not plan, but like strategy on how to support all the beings at all times. So the short answer is yes, you will be fine, taken care of, but they need a roadmap or an outline of exactly what it is you are trying to accomplish, as well as love, or spiritual love, or being in love. That is going to take some time, not a lot of time. They're showing me about 5 months, just like a little bit of healing for you, and before you can really step into a new relationship. And I also believe that we don't need, everybody's timeline's different with relationships and how much time is required with healing and love and finding love again. Specifically, your timeline just is showing me 5 months. So, okay, so I'll leave that with you. Okay.
Thanks, girl. Okay, you guys. Hi, everybody that's new. You can put your questions in the comment section and then Nicole can see it. There's a few in the little question mark box, so I'll pop into there. And okay, so ethereal guides. Hi. Hi, Amy. I just recently quit my job and began working fully. Oh, and I'm beginning to fully focus on my light work and channeling. Is there anything from my guides giving info on whether I'm in alignment with that? Okay, with what you're doing. Okay. Sorry, I'm definitely channeling because I'm reading the words, but I'm hearing the messages. So I'm stumbling through the question. But yes, okay. New transition for you for sure. Okay, ethereal guides. Okay. I'm hearing the words guidance and support are hand in hand with trust and respect. And so they're talking about trusting the process, trusting your team, trusting yourself, and having respect. There's a mutual agreement here between you and spirit and partnership with people that you're working with, that they are at a level of respect. And this means that they really honor the time you're spending with them and they're taking accountability for their part in these sessions. So when messages are delivered, they're ready to answer the call, take it into consideration. And if there's work to be done, they're ready to do work. So it's really about you are showing up in a new space for yourself. You're honoring, you're respecting your spiritual path and gift. And you're calling in, you're inviting others that are in that same space to do the same. So you have Archangel Metatron, Metatriel, Zadkiel, and Jeremiel working with you right now through this transition. And I would keep that prayer in your heart, that energy just like right there with you every day. It could be a timed meditation where every time, 7:30, you're going to go sit in meditation, or it can be that when you wake up and you're brushing your teeth, you call a prayer. So it's a connection in whatever way works with you or for you, that you can just let them know, hey, I'm here, I'm on it, I'm ready to help. And so it's also about your dedication. Who are you looking to help? What kinds of sessions are you most aligned with? And within that, know there will be just little bumps along the way where you can say, oh, thanks for that, but I prefer this other form of session, meaning the topic or the time or the energy of receptivity. But I just keep going back to trusting yourself in the process, and respect. So make sure respect is in there because that word is really loud and clear right here. And that will help you set a nice foundation. Okay, you're up, girl.
Have Saxton Brazier. Did you read her question? Any guidance on my new path with music, or do I need to find a new path? Yeah, I just keep hearing don't give up. I just keep hearing don't give up. And in fact, like maybe a move is in order, or moving to the next project or timeline. Like it's not about the actual talent that needs to be changed. It's just like shifting it a little bit. So there's many different paths music. There's like production, there's playing, there's performing, there's engineering, writing the songs, the lyrics, whatever. So I just feel like you need like a little tweak on it, but it's not actually leaving music completely. It's just kind of taking some time finding out what's like deep within your soul. And as I am talking, I am seeing more of like production in the studio. I'm seeing work like that come forward. So that may be a piece of it, that a talent maybe you didn't know you had, as well as performing. So try different avenues, that Metatron is saying. Just try different pieces and see where the pieces of the puzzle fit. So I'll leave that with you. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, so next up is well, just to answer a question for Joanne. Hi, Joanne. So Joanne is looking to take my Reiki training class. So Joanne, if you go to spiritschoolonline.com and click into energy therapies, you'll see it there. But I'll send you the link. I think I sent it in a DM, but I'll send it again. So we'd love for you to join the class. Yes. And then Stacy, okay, girl, I read your question. You kind of threw me for a loop here because I don't often read these kinds of questions, like do readings on these types of questions. So let's tune in and I'll read your question for the group. Okay. Hi, Amy. I had a question about future events for this year. I know there's been a lot that's happened already. but I'm wondering if there are any dates to look out for as far as any black swan events. Also, I heard a lot about gold backed currency that will replace our current currency system. Okay, here I go. Let me tune in. Let's see. This is Archangel Metatron, and he is showing me waves rolling in the ocean. And he's telling me it's already rolling and flowing forward, all of it. These events can be big or small. They will be felt by many, but not all. And the timeline keeps on moving. It keeps on changing. In fact, some of the things that are supposed to happen because of an idea that's put out there ends up happening because the collective is already aware of the idea, and then the event does not have to happen. So he's saying there's ways of rewriting reality with the human consciousness and everybody getting on board. And he's saying you need to remember, no matter what is playing out in the airwaves, the only thing that's important is focusing on love, grounding in the body, truth, and respect. So things can feel scary, but what is underneath and behind these scary timelines, and where does your power lie? You can look all day for dates, but they're going to change. They've already changed. It's been flipped upside down. It's like a roll of a dice he's showing me. And he said some people feel like it's going to be dominoes rolling out, but we won't exactly know the order of the dominoes. He's showing me dominoes rolling out, and he's showing different numbers on the dominoes, and they go all out of order. So he's saying just breathe and prepare yourself, whatever you need to do physically, but also in the body. The gold back currency is already happening. Like I've been getting that message for a long time. It's already here. It's already happening. Depends where you're at in the world, where it will be rolled out. The transition is set to be something that isn't as rocky as it could be. So the more awareness we have about it, as far as the energy behind it, which is humanity coming together with respect for one another, when we look to the gold lining and the gold light in everything, that's the frequency to hold. And it doesn't matter what's presented in human world, we will have people that come at it from a fear space and people that come at it from an opportunity space. Like, wow, things are really coming around. This is something that's being reset and happening. And so he's encouraging us all to understand where our power lies within the situation and this beautiful shift on earth that is happening in the spiritual spaces, energetic spaces, and the physical realm. So thanks for the question. I hope that answers it for you. Okay. All right. You're up, Nicole.
I have bodies in harmony. What is my spiritual superpower? So, okay, so let me tune in. Yeah, I just keep hearing just be like your spiritual superpower is to actually take people and allow them to be in the moment. So holding them in whatever vibration that is, that's comforting, that just allows them to be in that moment and to really cocoon into who they are. So understanding that when you give somebody the space to be and you are present yourself, you allow their true self to step forward. So really you could do that through Reiki, through readings, through dance, through energetic healing. They're saying the form or the facet doesn't really matter, like how to bring that forward for somebody, but just the fact that you do. So your superpower really is to be present and then to allow others to be present as well so that they can really be in the body. That's it. So I'll leave that with you.
Thanks, girl. Okay, so bodies in harmony. This is fun. I'm just smiling because bodies in harmony's question, what is my spiritual superpower, with like a question mark and exclamation points? And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do this. Actually, you're really fast. I'm seeing liquid lightning. You're quick to access information and energy. And sometimes you get the answers before you hear the question. Sometimes you get the answers before you know there's a need for that answer. So that can be a little confusing because I see you, I'm just going to use the word timeline hopping, but basically it's like tapping into the quantum field and moving forward in the timeline. And then you're like, what's this all about? So journal, make notes. And if you talk to yourself in the energetic spaces and say, okay, I just got this information. I don't know how to implement it in the physical world or like in today's day. What do I do with it? I see you attaching symbols to the information as a heads up. So let's say you get an information, either it's words and knowledge, or it can be energy that you would be feeling those codes for support and embodiment. And you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, but you attribute it or you assign it to a symbol. So a purple heart is an example. Then write it in your journal. And then one day or a period of weeks, when you see purple hearts everywhere, look in your journal as like a little key code, look there and see what the message was all about. Really cool. Definitely a message for you. I don't think I've brought through a message like this ever before. So, a fun way for you to work with your superpower. Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. And then universal essentials. So tips to energetically when they're spraying chemtrails, tips to help energetically when they're spraying chemtrails in my area a lot. So as soon as I said that or read it, I just see you opening your heart more, like energetically, like push. So if everybody has a bubble of heart energy around their auric field, like if you really open up your heart and like immediately that creates a field of protection around your body, when the heart is fully activated and fully open, then nothing can get to you, right? So that's for you, your family. You can put I always say put the cube, you can use Metatron's cube and put your house or your family in the cube and activate the cube and ask the cube to turn on, call on Archangel Metatron, have him turn it on. Um, but specifically, it is just the heart energy. And if you can teach others how to open their heart fully, that would be most beneficial. And also the way to open up everything. So how can you help the collective? I'm asking. So how can she help the collective to not go into fear? Really, just energetically open the heart, share heart energy, talk about it, like that we are invincible. This is it is not affecting us. It is not affecting the trees. Send out the energy to the animals, to the trees, to the birds, that everybody is fine, everybody is okay. And when you, it's like being able to drink poison and like still survive. The yogis do that all the time to prove their superpowers, by the way. And a lot of some of the Christian groups will do that too, or drink snake venom or get bit by snakes to prove their devotion to God and that they can overcome the venom. So we are to do the same thing with chemtrails and everything else we know that's not right or doesn't feel right in this collective. It's like really just opening up the heart energy and understanding that you are your own superhero and that you can overcome anything. I'll leave that with you. Yep.
I'm loving the superhero theme. Yes. Right? I love, love, love. Okay, let me flow to another question here. Vivi is asking, anything you can provide is welcome. Life is weird right now, right? Agree. It's been very interesting right now. So let me tune in for you. They're showing colors for you of blue, especially blue. And if you spin and dance with the color of blue, swirl, I just see blue swirling around you. That what that's going to do is it's just going to help clear out any debris in your aura. And also, blue is a great color for communication. So I feel like it's going to help support your throat chakra, and then you'll be able to express. This doesn't have to be words. It can be sounds, it can be noises, it can be clicking or whatever from the throat to clear out energy from your system. Then I see you bringing in the frequency of a white, silver, and a gold, and just visualize that coming in around you. Or if you have music that you feel is that color palette, blue, silver, gold, listen to that. And I see that it's okay, so I really see that it's helping your blueprint. So we have a fifth layer template blueprint in the energetic field, and that's just going in and really fine tuning it. So that'll help you with the clarity of your mental body, is what I'm hearing, and accessing truth and information when you channel. So I don't know if you knew that you channel, or if you channel, but you channel. So you bring in information, and that's going to support your throat chakra. So yeah, thank you. Okay, next up.
So I have one from Amanda Dula. Did you read hers?
I don't think so.
It says, "Hi, any messages from me, Amanda Dula?" So let me just take a minute here. We there's like raccoons here. I'm like watching them, like, okay. So I know it's because it's getting to be night. All right. So, oh, that's funny. Spirit's just saying be playful. Yeah, just like the raccoon and all the animals here that I'm with, like being playful really is your activation key or code when you can be playful in the body and just let everything, oh my God, so funny. Just let everything uh be easy. Even if things seem like they're not going the right way, even if you want to, they're like saying try, don't push so hard, like don't push and pull, like that energy of push and pull, like more about just be playful and dance with everything. They're saying it's not that it wouldn't take work or hard work, or that you don't put, they still want you to be active and organized and do all the wonderful things that you do and show up for yourself and your clients, but just have more play with it. I keep hearing just more play, more fun, be more playful, and things will get easier over time.
Aw, love it. Thank you. Okay, I'm just scrolling through. So if you guys could put your questions in again if they haven't been answered, because I think that they're getting lost in the feed. And then I'll check over here. Um, okay, Jillian Morgan is asking anything from Spirit for me today, please. Okay. Let's see, Jillian. I don't know. I don't know why I'm seeing jelly beans. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing like Easter jelly bean time. So springtime, lots of colors. I guess jelly beans represent play energy, playfulness, sweetness, and also colors of all the colors of the rainbow. So I'm asking for a little more clarity, but they're smiling. So like, no, that covers it, but let me let me get some more clarity. They basically want you to be open up to different frequencies and life and all the facets of joy in life. So all of the things that bring a heart expansion and joy to the body. And so he's talking, Metatron's like, a lot of times we have to cultivate these experiences and opportunities. Sometimes we ask God to just drop everything in our lap, but then we don't even show up. What's that thing where like you ask for cake, you get all of the ingredients and you complain because you don't have it. So we have to do some of the work sometimes ourselves. Like we have to show up and cultivate these opportunities. So they want you to cultivate more opportunities for joy. And it's also that energy of the spring, when it's like new birth, new life, the sun is shining, you can hear the birds and happiness. So even if that means go to a new location where it's a little bit brighter with the energy, and then reset and go back home if you don't have that space physically. But it's cultivating opportunities to bring color and playfulness and sweetness of life into your everyday reality. So I'll leave you with that. And that's a great question because that was a really fun, that was a really fun message. So thank you.
Okay, cool. So Rita, PETA, 831. So first time here, so happy to be here. Any messages for me to help move forward? They're just saying, find what makes you stuck. Like find the sand in your shoes, or like whatever is weighing you down. Find out what that is. Like, is it a feeling in your heart? I feel the image that they're showing me is like a broken heart, but also like disappointment, and also thinking that you should be further along, also like comparing yourself to others, also your feet are just like really, yeah, they showed me that analogy of in the mud or in the sand, and they just want you to let that go and really understand that the angels have your back. And the more that we can just move forward with life, even when things happen to us, when things seem to have knocked us down, whether it's a broken heart or some tragedy happens in life, like just keep moving forward with your heart open. I always make the analogy like a Care Bear, like shooting that heart energy all the way out into the collective. And what's going to reach back is that energy of love, and you're going to create more love here for you. And I do see you falling in love this year. And if you are with a partner, I would say you're falling more in love. And if you're by yourself, love is coming this year. So they just showed that for you. So I'll leave you with that.
Oh, I love it. I want to say hi to Karen, and I want to say hi to Brittany and Jeffrey and everybody else that waved that I didn't get a chance to say hi to. We have so many new friends popping on. So also want to just share we're taking readings, so you can put your questions below. And then Nicole and I will be in Clearwater, Florida, February 17th for a live event. So you're all invited if you're in the area, or even if you're not. Come hop on the plane like I am. Let's all go to Florida.
Florida, it's President's Day weekend. We have off Monday. Everybody has off Monday. So you should be in Florida.
Yeah, it's a Saturday event, so it'll be perfect. Um, and hi, Marianne and Libby. Okay, so let me flow. I just landed on Brittany's. Okay, renew and awaken. Your question: are there any messages for me today? Okay, let's see. It's so funny. I'm seeing all the like happy emojis on the iPhone. So I'm seeing a red balloon and I'm seeing a blue butterfly and I'm seeing the sunshine. So let me ask. So they're talking about this deep level of spiritual growth where we go to that kind of, we feel like we're hit a little low and we go into maybe some dark night of the soul stuff or a reset, or it feels really somber. The energy can feel damp and heavy. And they're saying, feel it, live it, breathe it when those moments come, and then let it go, because there's a lot of happy, positive energy on its way. And they're saying life is about balance, it's about contrast, it's about learning and moving through the experiences. And that's how we access the wisdom and the knowledge. And he's also saying this Metatron is like, this is a good way for you to understand what others go through by you having your own experience. So for all of us healers will go through things, and then we're going to find that, oh my gosh, I made it out on the other side, woohoo. And then spirit starts bringing people to you that are in that space, and you'll be able to help encourage and support and share with them the tools and techniques that you use to get through it. And also I'm hearing a big common thread here, like a golden thread, is compassion. It's all about compassion, and it's about being able to like honor vulnerability. So vulnerability within the spaces and the experiences. So it feels like those themes are coming through for you, and also the way of sitting comfortably with yourself through the process and knowing that it's going to pass. It's just a process, it's a part of life. And everything can switch in a moment. So be with it, feel it, let it flow through, and take the wisdom from it. So hopefully that helps.
Cool. And then I have KDP. Did you read her yet?
I don't know.
No. That you no, okay, so if any messages from my angels and guides would be greatly appreciated. So as I was seeing that, I just have like the most beautiful green color coming forward, and really working with Archangel Raphael and working on healing energy, and how the energy from the heart, when we really want to heal ourselves or somebody else, how it's all about the heart, right? All the healing energy streams from the heart and the hands and the feet, particularly. So he's saying, specifically, if you have like indigestion, or you feel queasy in your heart, or you have like an upset stomach, or you're nauseous in any way, that's because you have like healing energy that literally wants to come through your heart. So calling upon Archangel Raphael and allowing him to stream healing energy through you, for you, to you, will be most beneficial, and also waking up the gifts of energy for you. And again, I'm seeing like shapes and colors coming out of your hands, and like codes and beautiful energy when you lay your hands on people, or just simply like think of them and send them energy. So then I'll leave that with you.
Right before you said you saw shapes and colors and energy coming out of the hands, I was reading Joanne's question and I thought they were responding to her. And I was like, well, that's silly. We already talked about Reiki. But anyway, so I just got, I saw your message that you were delivering for somebody else. So let me tune in for Joanne. I was like, huh. I just love that. Okay, Joanne. So you're saying you're still here wondering if there's any messages for you. Yes. So clearly we can move past it. You're interested in Reiki and sharing energy from your palm chakras. Let me tune into what messages are for you. They're showing me big, tall trees, the forest, the beach, the mountains, and being able to go out in nature to ground really fluidly and effortlessly. So you don't have to put a lot of thought or tons of attention and intention into it. You can be present. And so this is an opportunity where I see your heart space start to open more. And also the next year is going to be a moment of time where past life energies will come through for you to heal. So you might feel extra emotional in the nature space. And the reason for it is you're really purging and releasing some programming from the other realities. And a part of that is being able to physically feel safe and speak your truth. And so I think that's going to be an aspect of working with Reiki, because it feels like there was something in the past where you didn't feel that you could share your gifts for fear that, you would be killed. And so in this life, it's like really letting go of those deep fears that maybe you would say, I don't know why I have this, or maybe you don't know it, but it's going to come up to clear. And so let the process happen. And that will really support you on your path and in your journey of opening and expanding to your true soul self. Gosh, if I could say, it's all the messages are just dumping like into my brain. This download is coming in so fast, but hopefully that helps, and it'll resonate. And some of this information is for the near future, so you might not have experienced it yet. Thank you.
I'm like chasing the sun, if you can't tell. I'm trying to find the last sliver of the sun. I will probably be going in the house very soon. So I don't have any more questions on my end. We've literally answered all of them. So do you have any more on your end? Any in the...
I see. Yeah, I see one. There's a few that just popped through too, but let me read you one from Soy Maria, and then maybe we'll call it a session. And you guys, we're going to try and do more of these. So just put notifications on for the lives if you want to catch us at Amy Sikarskie, my angel team. And then sometimes we go on Spirit School Magic and Raise the Vibe Tribe. So I'll read Maria's for you, and then you can answer it, Nicole. Does that work?
Yep.
Okay. So she's saying, I just moved to a new city and I'm stressing out a bit financially. I am a massage therapist. Will this be changing soon? And what can I do to change my mindset or help my situation?
Oh my God, so perfect. I've had so many people call today with financial stuff. Yeah, there's definitely something in the air. So let me tune in for you specifically. So to help calm your mind is always to going into your consciousness or into your soul, right? So into your soul pattern, your blueprint of your soul. Like, who are you? Like, energetically sitting with the power of who you are. Like, I know we see all of those meditations where we have the chakra points from the top of the head to the bottom, to the root chakra, and all the energy flowing from each of them. You literally are the universe incarnate. Everything that is outside in the world is also inside in your own inner world, but yet we're not really tapping into it or making use of it. Those of us that do energy work or channel or massage therapists, we are in that field, like literally the field of it, because we are working in the field. So we get a glimpse of it, but our own personal development still needs to happen. So they are just saying that energetically, like developing those gifts even further, and also doing marketing. Like, you have to let people know who you are, where you are, how to get to you. Do a combination. I see you going to different stores. I see you going to different people on the street, talking about who you are, what your services are, how you can help others, advertising, obviously on social media, joining different groups in your area on social, also joining different groups like wellness groups, wellness activities. Get creative, Metatron saying. Partner up with wellness studios, doctor's office, chiropractic centers. See how your gift can be implemented in all these different forms and facets, all these different realities to help people. Counseling centers, drug and alcohol centers, mental health facilities. The list goes on and on. Universities. I'm just hearing like all these words, like just, my God, the color. So I was just finding the sun. So just go with your gift, enjoy who you are, believe in yourself, but sit in the magic of who you are every day. Sit in that. They're saying like 20 minutes a day. And I keep hearing like, I meditate, I pray, I run my chakra energy. Like, I get it, but sit in the power of who you are. That's what they're saying. Not trying to clear your mind, not trying to calm the body down. Sit in your power of who you are and who you have come here to be, and the reality will show up in front of you. So,
Aw, thanks, girl. Okay, well, we had a few just pop on, but we're gonna have to close it tonight, you guys. So we're gonna try and come back on in between sessions this week. And it just goes with the flow. So please put your notifications on, and we will try our best to pop back on to read more questions for you. And also, if you want to book a private session, Nicole and I also have some openings. And you can send us a DM for any questions about our class. We have a Learn to Channel class. We both do mentoring, and then we'll be in Florida February 17th. So all the details are through all the links in our bios. And we love you guys so much. And we'll see you guys again soon, hopefully, when we have full daylight. You are like completely fading away.
I'm dying over here. This is great. This is like the natural fade out. Remember on iMovie when they would have the fade out? This is like this is the natural. I'm fading
You're,
out.
you're fading out. Bye bye. All right. Good night, everyone. See you soon. Bye.